All right, welcome back to episode 4, Farming Simulator 25 of our continuation series. So we have finished our baling contract, and we are taking the baler back. We've already collected the money from it. We're going to take the baler back to the farm, and as you can see, we have 3 fertilizer contracts that we have already accepted. We accepted the equipment for one of them, and we have 2 others that we just did the contract. So we're going to take our stuff back to the farm, and if we look, we got 10 bales off of the contract. So we got 30 bales total, which we need to clear the bale counter, if I can remember how to do that. Turn on baler, no. Reset bale counter. Alright, so we'll get that back to 0 just so we don't forget to do that. Turn that help menu off. I actually just learned that I can do that on my keyboard without going to the settings, so that's going to make life a whole lot easier, turning that on and off. But we're going to take this back to our farm. We did download a couple mods, and one of them is rounder wrapped round bales. That mod just came out about a little bit ago. It doesn't show very well. Well, yeah, it does. You can see the edges are more rounded. Kind of makes them look a little more realistic. But we're going to take this back up here, and I think we're just going to park everything up because when we lease the equipment for the contract, we should have a tractor at the shop. So pull here, and we're just going to turn all of this off. Actually, yeah, we'll drop it. And we should be able to click over here to the Deutzfahr. It's just a little tractor, but we got this Amazon spreader, and we are going to be able to make use of our solid fertilizer that we have. Pull up right here and start filling. And if we look at our contracts, 41, which is up by our place, 52, which is not far from 41, and then field 9, which is probably what we're just going to do field 9 first, since it is right here by the shop. Oh, not close enough anymore. Get some more in here. We're going to get it completely full just to be sure. Alright, there we go. So we'll go do field 9 quick. And then we're going to get into a harvesting contract, I think, after we get some of these done, or all of these done, because I'm not going to collect on any of them until we're done, just because of, I don't remember which one I leased the equipment for, so. But field 9's right down here. It's a small little field. I think there's a little road here into it. Yeah, right here. So if we pull in here and go to steering assist, hit OK, and grab this line here. Zoom out a little bit. This is a wide spread, so this is nice. All we're really going to have to do is probably a couple headland passes, or one headland pass, and that'll be it. Turn that off. Not even really going to have to do anything until right here, it looks like. Grab this line. We'll go all the way to the end. To there. And then we're not even going to have to grab this one until right here, probably. Hit this little bit. Come all the way to the end here, and it should be done. Yep. Alright, so now we need to go back over towards our farm. And this tractor is like quiet inside. I wonder if that's just because it's newer, or our tractor's super loud on the inside. But we'll let's see. Well, we're just gonna take the road across, hit 52 first, I think. That way we don't have to wait on the, so it's not this one, it's not this one. It's this one here, where this car is turning. Make this turn here, and let me double check. Yeah, we'll just go straight, all the way straight across the water, past our first two turns, and then make the last turn to the left. Well, we're going to get these three done, and then we'll probably go back to the shop, unload our solid fertilizer, and then after that, is that a, do we go through the mountain up here, or is that the edge of the map? I think that's going to be the edge of the map. Yeah, it is like a tunnel. It's pretty cool. Tunnel through the mountain. Zoom back out here, and it should already go ahead and pop our lines up for us as soon as we pull into the field. It did. We can do this and grab this one. I know I've said it 5 times in every video so far, but this GPS, and having this in base game, is awesome. We're going to go all the way to the end here. Turn that off. We can back up. And we should be able to click it on here somewhere. I think what I'm gonna do here is just make this turn, come back in and grab it, and that way we don't have to shut off. Should have hit enough of that there to be alright. What are you guys thinking of the new game so far, those of you that have played it? And if you haven't played it, are you planning on getting it? Are you enjoying watching the new content? So grab that and then click it on right about here. I'm getting sloppy, a little sloppy here with the GPS, but so that's just one Headlands Pass. Come over here, jump on this line, click on here. This pass is probably going to give us our 100%. It does. Then we can cut basically straight out through here, it looks like. Cut straight through. Across this little bridge. Whoa! Weight picked the front tires up off the ground when we came up that hill there a little bit. I think I need to be on this side of the fence. There was a cut through in the fence there, but it'd be alright. So actually, I need to back up here. Start from the edge. This is only going to be 2 passes. This should be pretty easy. Not going to take too long at all, but we do need to empty our fertilizer out before we return the equipment, so we're not losing all the money on that. Good there. Grab that. And let's go look. Well, I'm gonna wait. I don't want to return the wrong thing. The last thing I want to do is return something that I'm still gonna need. We should be close to done here though. 98, 99, 100. Alright. So we can hop out. I'm just gonna drop this little bit of fertilizer up here with our stuff. Just because we still have some at the shop. So we'll drop this stuff off up here. Pull in. Let's back up past. Let's go like right here. Back up to here. Unload. Perfect. Then we can come in here and collect. Click over and let's look at our harvesting contracts. So I think I'm going to borrow the items for this one and then probably do I'm at least going to do this is field 90. This one pays the best, so we're definitely gonna do that one. And then maybe we'll select these later. The only thing is with this one and the one that we're doing being canola to the oil mill, and this one being canola to the oil mill, I don't want to screw it up. So we'll probably complete the first one, and then maybe we'll field 57. Alright, yeah, we'll just lease that equipment again. And when we do 57, we'll do 46 as well, because they're not too terribly far apart. Alright, so let's just go ahead and jump to the shop. And get started on a harvest contract. Give us something that we can do here. We're already back up to 25,000 in our bank account. Pull this out. Drop that now. I do need to look and see the best way to get there. Should center itself. It did. Alright, so let's look at the map here. We need to get to field 90, so basically we'll just come out of the shop straight down this road, make a left here at the ferry and on down. This way. Come straight out here. Where's this road at? Straight up. Why is it? Oh, it's like a. Alright. It's down around the animal. We'll just cut through here. They got cones up at that entrance, so. I don't know if we're not supposed to go through there or not. But we will, actually, you know what we should do? Let's hop into this. Let's hook this up here. And then we'll open a worker menu. We'll say go to, and then we'll pick a location. Let's zoom in. Say we go there. Oh. Pick a target location. Select that, and we'll say facing that way. Did I not do that right? Go to target location. Let's we'll select it there, facing that way. And start job is square. Okay. So that guy should just go ahead and meet us down there. Should. So we'll see. Hopefully we don't meet any traffic on this road. And of course, as I say that, this is a tight little road to be running into people on. We'll, we got a little ways to go on this one, right? Yeah. It's not too bad. Nice scenic. Well, I can't see it in third person because it's so tight. Little rock wall here. Nice little rock wall here. Nice big rock wall here. Water on the right. But we're left-hand turns down here. There is another ferry down here. So there are 2 ferries. Another one right there. That's pretty cool that they at least give you 2 of them. Make this left and start up the hill. Here, I think we need to make a right. If I remember correctly, I don't know if I knocked that stop sign over or not. I probably did, but wasn't paying attention. I feel like, excuse me, I feel like the hit boxes on the combines are wide. Like right here, I'm not going to get close to this, and I didn't hit it. Alright, just way to not prove my point. I wonder where our other tractor is. But come down here. Looks like there's enough room for us to pull our header trailer in here in the grass, and that might not mess up our worker that's on his way. Drop that, unfold the combine, spin all the way around. Grab this, and then we can back up, and we'll get started here on this end row. We'll start in, and then we're gonna hold circle, do steering assist. We're gonna do 2 headlands. Okay. Alright, so we'll do 2 headlands, mainly for the ends, but we should be able to have plenty of room to turn around on the ends with 2 headlands. I was worried that 1 might not be enough. Maybe not necessarily on the long rows, but on the end rows it's going to be tough. So might actually just, we'll see where we're at with a half pass here. pick up, reverse, start back in here. We want to pick up again. We don't want to miss anything. Grab this again. There we go. Yeah, so I'd be way further over if I was doing this on my own, but the game knows. And it looks like our tractor's here. Did he park up where he should have? No. He almost made it. We'll just pull him in here now that we got this end row done. Park him up here. We can get back to harvesting. Turned around. Grab that. And we can go back in cab. So the nice thing with GPS is we can do a lot of work in cab that we never used to. I've always been terrible in cab as far as especially harvesting, like being able to see the headers, and I'm just not good at it. So I miss a lot of spots, and I'm kind of particular when I do things to not wanting to mess anything up or miss any spots. So with the GPS now, it's going to be pretty easy to just go ahead and do everything on our own. But we're going to hit this full headland, turn around, do the other headland back the other direction, put our spout on the outside, stay in cab here, pick up here, backed up, put this down, grab it, and go. And pretty much a perfect corner. I do love the angles on the headers now. Never really used to do that before. It should be really nice in some of the mod maps that are real hilly, with some of the bigger headers where you used to have issues with them missing. So 43%, we'll definitely be able to get a second headland in the hopper. So we can go ahead and we'll just go all the way back around, and we'll be able to unload when we get back around there. And then it'll just be up down rows, and won't be too bad to do at all. Should be rather quick, other than, you know, the 6 mile an hour working speed. And I do like also, if you can see it in the bottom right on the speedometer, that our equipment that we're getting for contracts has a lot of hours on it. I don't know if that's like affecting the yield of the contracts or not. I mean, it shouldn't. The hours shouldn't matter. The working condition or the damage condition is all the way up. So we should be getting full yield on these crops. But so far, I really like this game. I think this is the same combine that like the base game Massey is, that you get with the starter farm on New Farmer. I think it's almost identical of a combine, just with the Fent green on it. Grab the headland. As I get more used to the way they do things, actually, as soon as this headland's off of here, I might actually just go ahead and turn the lines off. I do like not. I wish you would. wish it was a little different. I feel like looking at the lines is not the best. But I should be able to come right here and grab this. And it should pick it up. Yeah, it picked it up perfectly. Turn our cruise control on. I do hope they put a patch in to change the cruise control to mile an hour if you have it set for that. That would be really nice. I'm hoping that trailer's going to hold multiple combine pulls so that we can get all this harvested before we start delivering. About 80% here at the end of this, so I'm actually gonna turn around and start back. I would like to get to 100% before we make the first unload, just so we can see how much that trailer's actually gonna hold. I don't want to make a whole lot of trips. Would like to get it all in, and that actually makes me think, what are the other two? We're gonna need to do that. What are the other two? That's the same trailer. That's looks like a smaller trailer. So we'll lease the equipment with the bigger trailer for the next one. And just accept the other one because it's 2 different grains. So the fact that it's 2 different grains will make the contract easier. I didn't want to take 2 canola contracts going to the exact same spot just because, you know, that's where issues come from. You get issues with grain being delivered to one place and not the other. You can fail the contract, so I don't want to fail any of these contracts early on because the money means a lot. And it actually might end up being full right about where we got the trailer parked, so that's going to be nice. And actually, we're going to be a little bit ahead. 98, 99. Yeah, we're going to be right there. 100. Backed up, pipe out, and pull over here, and we'll see how much this trailer is gonna hold. And I love that it'll show me up top, so I don't have to switch over to the trailer just to see how much is in there. So when we get to 50%, which is right there, it's at about 23, so we'll be able to get a little over 2 full combines in here, which I don't think we're going to have 2 full combines on this field, so we should be able to get all of the grain from this contract in one trailer. Back up. Back up to here. Be able to grab this line and get right back on track. We're almost 47% done, which just harvesting will only get us to 80 if it stays true to previous games. I don't remember. We did the harvesting contract in episode 1, but whoa! Hit the wrong button. Let's see where it goes. Yeah, it was a little off there. Just trying to skip a row just to make turning a little easier. Especially knowing that we're not going to fill up here. It stutters though. I need to look at my graphics drivers again after I get done recording this episode. And hopefully this episode is in better quality. So for some reason, the episode 3, I I just got finished recording that and got it uploaded and scheduled to go out tomorrow morning on YouTube. But the graphics were not great. So I changed some things around, and like I've said before, I don't know much about all this recording and video stuff, but I did a little bit of Googling, and I think I changed the settings that I need to change. I'm just not 100% sure. Steady off by just a little bit. I think I changed the settings that I needed to change, but I'm not 100% sure, so we'll see, I guess I should say. It could be good, it could be bad, but I wanted you guys to be able to watch in clarity. The last one was 720 max, which is what my live streams are, so I changed some settings in my recording, hoping that I will be able to get you guys 1080 high definition video for those of you that want to watch. I know when I'm watching videos on my YouTube app on my phone that I can't watch in high definition on just my cellular data, but when I'm at home I can watch them, you know, in high definition. So I'm hoping the change I made will allow for this to be in high definition. Basically, I just changed the bitrate on my recording. I think it was at 4,500. I went to 6,000. So we'll see. So this is kind of a test. All these videos are going to be a test, just for me to see how things are going. Which this whole series is going to be a test. If you guys like watching, you know, the Let's Play style videos rather than a storyline video, which I'm not going to say that we'll never do a storyline style video again, but it's hard for me to come up with those ideas. So I figured this would just be a fun way for me to play the game and show you guys how I typically play the game and continue it throughout the entire length of Farm 725. But, you know, it's going to probably take a little while for mod maps to come out. I would expect to go at least a month. Maybe some of the more basic maps will come out prior. I'm sure No Man's Land will be out at some point, which I'm not the biggest fan of No Man's Land. I know a lot of people love it. We might actually do like a live stream series on No Man's Land just to see how it goes. We'll do something where we do a new farmer and start with probably $1 million so that we can at least, you know, get things rolling kind of quickly and have some money rather than it be grindy like this series is going to be. But yeah, so almost done with this contract here. Man, things look good in this game. Yeah, we're not even going to have 2 full combines. We'll pick up here. And grab this last row. Grab this last row, get it unloaded, and figure out exactly where we need to go from there. hoping to get like a big contract here come more later in the year in the fall, to where we can run some of the big combines, maybe on like a corn harvest or a soybean harvest or something like that. Run some of the big equipment. Turn this stuff off. Come around. And get it unloaded. Go ahead and put the header down. We'll just leave this combine parked here until the contract's done. See where we end up here. Like I said, we're at 80% finished, so we'll just have to go deliver at this point. And we are at about 80% in our trailer. So we can turn that off. Get in here and let's see where we need to go for this contract. Right up here. So we just go out and go all the way up, make a right. Get turned around here. There's no cover on this. It's going to take us a little while to get up to speed here, it looks like. It's a little heavy. Riverbend Springs, right there on top of the water tower. These graphic stutters are driving me insane. Comes a vehicle around us. That is cool. Wonder what the button is for my flashers. I don't ever use those, but we'll look at that. Actually, we can probably look at that while we're driving on this long straight road. Controls. Vehicle driving, look left, look right. Crab steering, no. Player interactive, it should be in vehicle somewhere. I don't know how far we are. I need to find out what the flasher button is, just to make it a little more realistic, since vehicles do go around us. It's gotta be in vehicle something. I'm looking for blinkers, because I figured it would be right there by them, which is left shift, left and, let's, this should be left blinker. I don't remember. I need to look into it though. Close that back down for now. This looks like it's a two-way. And we're just gonna sell everything. No sense in us keeping anything with no place to store it. Come down here, and there's our sell point. Pull right over top. It's not the grain door, is it? Oh, okay. They do not give you much extra anymore. 1,400. All right, so we should be able to go over here to completed and collect on it. All right, so We come back. That's the one with the bigger, so we'll lease the Klaus. And then we'll just accept this contract. All right, so come back over to here. Back up, grab the header and header trailer. Pretty much the same setup. It just kind of keeps everything in the same. Put that there. I do wish it would give me like the US version. There might not be a US version for this, but. Come on, click on there. You know you want to. There it went. Back up. Grab it. And let's see, which way do we need to go? So we can take the ferry, or maybe we'll just cut across the road to here first. Go do 57 first. Grab this. Get it hooked up. Hit circle. Go to. Let's go here, here. Start job. And then we'll just follow him. So workers don't care about pedestrians at all. The AI might, but the workers definitely do not. Come on. Come on, buddy. Take that turn. There you go. There he goes. He's speeding up now. Shouldn't be this one. It should be the next one. He should make a left. Oh, no. He is turning here. Oh, it is here. I was wrong. He's a little slow. Now he's speeding up. Where is he going? It is cool to watch them and see, you know, exactly how they react to some things. Oh, I'm getting passed by a school bus. Is it going to cut back in front of me, or is it just going to keep up? It tried to on the bridge. Hopefully there's no children there. Well, we're going to pull off on the right side here. Pull off right here. Drop that. We'll unfold the combine. Make sure nobody's coming. Looks pretty good. Grab the header. And we're going to take off these headlands. Hold circle. No. Hold circle. There we go. Steering assist. 2 headlands, automatic. Okay. And we'll grab it there. See if we can do this without turning the lines on. Two headlands shouldn't be too bad. Give us room to turn around. Then it looks like this is the line that it picked as far as the longest line on the field. So it's going to make us run diagonal passes. But that shouldn't be too bad. We've got there we go. It's going to do when we get up here, because I can't see it. It's basically telling me that it's, I should be able to guess and grab, so not too bad. Yeah, with this being more canola, and it's going to the same place as the last field. I'm always leery, because sometimes it just thinks that all that crop is off of the same field. Okay. I can back up a little more. Sometimes it thinks like if we were taking it all to the same spot, it would have just paid us for all the extra grain, or put it all towards one contract and not completed the other one. I don't know why it keeps parking sideways. Like, he should have pulled in there and just been good. The last one I just assumed maybe he was still turning, so I didn't worry about it too much, but this time he should have been straight. Here, this probably whole field's not going to fill one combine if I had to guess. But I've been wrong before, lots of times. So we'll find out. You guys will have to let me know how you're liking this style of videos. I am going to continue to do it this way just because it's something different, and these are way easier to record. I can be more consistent with getting these videos out, you know, an hour to an hour and a half of playtime, and I have a full video, which I like. So, I mean, it's definitely easier. I do plan on doing a series as far as some sort of I guess role play series at some point, but it's not going to be until a map comes out that I really want to play and fits well with that style of video, because, you know, not every map works well to that, and it probably won't be until easy development controls come out, so I can, you know, add money when I need it, and just kind of make things work that way. Once easy development comes out, it's a whole lot easier, which is why I wish I'd have been on PC for my Bucks County playthrough, because I love that series, but once that update came out, it was nearly impossible to get anything worked out as far as, let's see, can we guess here? Can we grab a line? We can make it work. Just grab a line. Everything should work out great from now on, now that we have a line going. I haven't watched enough videos of people with some more playtime, if their stutters have went away or not. I need to definitely look into that, because this is driving me nuts. with these stutters. But being able to clip on here and grab lines is so nice. You guys are probably going to get tired of me talking about how great GPS is before too long. And probably everybody else that's playing, but I know as a previous console player, it's the one thing that I always wanted, and to be able to have it now for you guys that are on console is just, it's impossible to beat. It really is. Even PC players, you know, to have it base game early on the way we do now, I think that's pretty hard to beat. We just hit 50%. We're not even going to have to unload until we're done, probably. Just being able to make a pass down the middle like that and not have to worry about being off and having to harvest one row is great. That's the biggest thing for me, is you can start anywhere in the field. Like if you want to open the field up and, you know, make it work, you can open the field up and make it work. And another one that I'm really looking forward to using this with is forage harvesting. To be able to use the AI worker to make the headlands and then start doing up-down rows with the forage harvester rather than, you know, being stuck with up-down or one single direction. Which I'm sure Courseplay will come out at some point and, you know, kind of take over from this, but for the time being, this will be great for forage harvesting. If you want to hire a worker to run the forage harvester, and then you can run your, tractor and cart or silage truck or however you want to do it. Going to, I think if we finish this up, we'll get the worker to take the load of grain and we can drive the combine to the next place we gotta go to. I think that might be the way to do it, or we can let the worker drive the combine and we can go deliver the grain. One or the other. Doesn't really matter. Because the next, let's see here, the next field is up here, so it's just right up. And that's a small field as well, and that's going really close. I grabbed the headland there. You know what, I can probably do the rest of this on my own. Just make it work. Since we're down to this little tiny corner here, we can probably do this on our own. We're not that spoiled that we need GPS for these little pieces. I can pay attention for long enough. So, I think what we do now, I think this is how we're going to do it. Is that a 2-lane road? It is. So I don't even think I'm going to take the head off of the combine. I think I'm just going to leave it on. But we're going to load this guy completely. Or not completely, but with everything that we have. Alright. And we'll switch over. We do need to make sure that our canola... So that's that field. And this is this field. So yes. Alright. So we hit circle, go to, come down here, and we're just going to say here and start job. Get him going that way. And then we're just going to zip right up this road here with the head on. Probably could have had him deliver and he would have just dumped, but hopefully no traffic comes, but if they do, we should be able to get over far enough. As long as I see him soon enough. Somebody's behind us. I don't think they're going to be able to go around us unless I pull over, but we're close enough now that I don't think I'm pulling over. Pull down in here. And we can get started up. Can grab our lines. Oat harvest, we're just going to broadcast the straw out. Actually, let's turn the straw on. Since our baler and tractor are right there, I'm just going to test and see if it'll let us pick straw up off of contracts. I would be really curious to see that. I doubt it's going to let us, since there are baling contracts now. But if it does, that would be good to know. Lots of beeping. Lots of beeping. That. I'm assuming this gives me 2 headlands. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's 2. I was hoping it was. Corner here. Grab another one. And then I'm hoping to grab this and this. That. Hit that. I'm just gonna kind of do this part here myself, since it's such a small field. 46 is 38% complete. Is our worker down there? I was not paying attention. at all. Let's get on this line here and switch over. He is here. Perfect. Let's pull him over and get him unloaded. Once he's unloaded, we can send him back. There it is, and we got another 569 nice dollars. Alright, spin around here, circle, go to, we need him to go here, face him that way, start job. And we can jump back into doing this. Hopefully he's here by the time we're done. Not that we probably couldn't just run this stuff over there with the combine. We are paying a little bit of worker fees, but do this here. And we'll pick that head up here. I feel like the ground, I haven't been on any plowed ground yet, but ground deformation over the straw and the grass and the hay looks awesome. In my opinion, anyway. It kind of mats it out, and, you know. Let's just come over here. Grab this one. Probably just do this way. I'll be eager to see. Hopefully we're heading this way when the worker comes in, because I would like to see exactly how he handles going where I told him to go. I'm trying to keep an eye out on the map for him, just so I can see how he comes into the field. Could be good, could be bad. Spin around, lower down. And grab a line. We're going to have one more pass left. Hopefully we don't have to carry this stuff too far. I would have thought he'd have been back up here by now. Maybe not. Where's he at? Where is he going? Oh, he is close. He's close, but I don't see him yet. This is probably a good call by letting us do this and letting the worker make the delivery. Oh, here he comes. Just now seeing him on the map. Curious to see just how he comes into the field here. Come on, get me out of the tree. Is Is he gonna come in the road, or is he just? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. He's just gonna make a left-hand turn. Where is he going? Nice. All right, good job, dude. At least we didn't have to do it. And start getting him on. Start getting the combine unloaded. Anyway. Set that down. Turn it off. Whoop. Turn it off. Get in here. And we do not have to go far. It's only 20% full. We're not going to make any money off of this, I'm sure. If we do, it's going to be very little. And I'm sure we'll make a little bit, but let's pull this in here. Where are we going? So we're coming around here. So right here. And unload. See what we make. There it is. We made $286,000. I wish. $286. So we can come back in and collect on both contracts. And let's see here. Where are we at? Our fields are fertilized. Our fields are limed, and they're still in the harvested state because we are still in August. That equipment was returned. What else do we have that we can do? Cultivating, fertilizing. We got 2 more fertilizing contracts. All right, so let's borrow the items from this one and accept this one. Is there anything else that would be worth doing? Spraying herbicide. We are out of herbicide. Wood transport pays so well, but it is the bane of my existence. We forgot to. We already accepted the contract. All that was for naught. But yeah, let's grab this. We need to look and see where our contracts are to see whether or not 49 is up by us. 78 can't. That's up. That's to the left of us, right? No, 78 is down here. All right, so we're gonna grab our fertilizer here. We'll go down and hit 78 first. Fill up with that. That wasn't a full pallet, so these 2 should be. Close that up. All right, so field 78, the fastest way to get there is to come out of the shop and down. So we'll go out right here. And we'll just head down the road a little ways. We do have a right-hand turn down there by field 79, but we should be able to see that on the map. The cars still don't stop at stop signs, the AI vehicles. They've gotten smarter as far as going around people and whatnot, but they definitely have not gotten any better at stopping at stop signs. So they will still pull out in front of you, so beware of that. So here's field 79 coming up on our mini map, so we need to make a right here where that car just came out at. We'll make a right here, and 78 is the next field. Oh, this is the one we already did this one once. So we're putting a second stage of fertilizer on here. Let's see. Let's just pull in. Let's do this. I'm going to turn these on, hit OK, and grab that line, because these are harder to gauge where the lines are. So we'll leave them on for doing stuff like this. But we got two nice little fertilizer contracts here. We still have our own solid fertilizer, so it doesn't cost us anything other than the little bit on the one contract that we use to lease the equipment. Just jump right onto this line here. Not too bad. This field needs sprayed too. I wonder if that's one of the herbicide contracts as well, because the weeds are terrible in this field. The nice thing about these fertilizer contracts is with this Amazon spreader, at least, it does not take long at all to do any of the fields on this map. Very few of them need multiple passes after you do the headlands. So I come here, I'm just gonna whip this corner around and jump onto this line. And we've already done this pass, so we should be able to click it off there. Yeah, we clicked it off a little late too. Spin around and jump on this one and just go ahead and get started. This should be our last, well, it's our only pass in the middle. So yeah, this ain't bad at all. But then we need to go up close to our farm, or I shouldn't even call it a farm, close to our ground. Let's see here. We need to go to field 49. So the fastest way to do that be make a left, a right. No, because that doesn't take us across. We need to go back up to town and cut across the road there, cut across the bridge. Field 77 is a pretty good sized field. We need to get a house. That's what I'm trying to save my money for. We might end up having to take a loan, more of a loan, I should say, to at least get a house so that we can have a place to sleep, because this is episode 4. Episode 1 and 2 were live streams, so they were multiple hours long. I think episode 3 was a little over an hour, and it's looking like this episode's going to be a little over an hour. So we are multiple hours into this game save in this series, and we still don't have a enough money to buy a house, and we are we are still on the first month. I think most of our money is going to come from progressing months so that we can sell our crops and get our crops going. We'll make the first left up here. Get our crops going. That way we can sell our stuff and actually start making some profits. It's definitely going to be a slow series getting started, guys. Hopefully everybody is okay with that and doesn't mind watching me do mundane tasks over and over and over again, like all this fertilizing and whatnot. But this is how I like to play my series and the stuff that I kind of enjoy doing. So yeah, that's just kind of how I thought we'd do it. You know, if things need to change, things can change, obviously. But for the time being, I just really want to. I just kind of really want to play this the way I typically would. Grab that line. This one's not going to take long at all. We'll unload the fertilizer back at our place. That way all our solid fertilizer will be in our spot. Spin all the way around. Grab this. Can probably wait till here to start. And cut back here. Should be pretty close to being done. I'm thinking I can do that. Yep. All right, so that contract is done. We will head over here to our farm, or our land, I should say. It's not a farm just yet. We will come down here. Cut over before this car gets here. And back in here. And unload. So then we can come in here, collect on both of these contracts. We don't really have anything worth doing at the moment, so I think that's where we're gonna call it. Call it an episode right here. We have our fertilizer all over here. We still have some liquid fertilizer down there at the shop. Our mower, our tedder, baler, and our tractor, which I haven't used a whole lot, but I'm going to call it there, guys. This has been an episode of the continuation series, and if you liked it, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed. It's free. It helps the channel out a lot. And leave a comment if you have any suggestions. And I hope to see you guys here next time. Have a great day.